with host, the pro, and the hack. One's got charts and a game plan. One's got coffee on their shirt. One's quoting data, one's guessing. Somehow it still kind of works. With host, the pro, and the hack, breaking it down, then laughing it back. One's got the play, one runs off track. You'll learn a thing or two and love the way they clash with the pro and the hack.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Pro and the Hack.
Hello.
Hey, that sounds good. Welcome back to the Pro and the Hack. As a broadcaster, I love alliteration, and that's a fabulous alliteration. My name is the coach, Rich Gilgallen, here alongside my dear brother, David Molso, the teaching professional at Mission Hills Country Club here in Rancho Mirage, California, the former home of the LPGA's Dinosaur Championship. At one time, a World Cup venue.
Yes.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
And it's a thrill to be with you. We're having so much fun doing this podcast, and we're having we're getting some traction.
We're getting a little traction. We're starting to get some comments. I love all these comments coming in. We're going to get into that here in just a little bit.
Well, the tour, after the Open Championship, the Scottish Open, and then the, I know you're supposed to say the Open Championship, but, to me, it's the British Open, whether the British like it or not. Okay. I don't think it's necessary because, we distinguish between the U.S. Open, the Canadian Open, and the Open. It annoys me. It's the British Open. That's what it is. And, you're grinding out, major championships.
Yeah.
Then you go to Minnesota to the 3M. And guys are going, 28 under, okay, 26 under.
Oh, they're ripping it up.
And this week we had this amazing, this is an amazing story in the world of golf. It's front page news on the sports page. We had a young man do we know how old he is off the top of our
21.
He's 21.
21 years old.
He's 21 years old. And he just made $1.584 million. 1.584
In 3 weeks, Coach. In 3 weeks.
So,
and he missed the cut on one of them.
He missed the cut in his first event.
Finished top 10.
Tops 10.
Tops 10.
He was tops 10.
Finished
tops 10 in the second.
The following week, he does tops the 10 and wins the thing.
And then the third week, he wins the thing. Now, this story is an earthquake through the PGA media.
Oh, yeah.
Golf Channel, completely, pardon me, Golf Channel is very blowing up over this.
Yeah.
Young guy, got a great attitude.
It's fantastic.
I mean, a veteran presence on the golf course. How do you explain that? Is that just a gift from God?
I'm a firm believer that it just clicks with people. And the last time you really seen that, you seen it with Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah.
Prior to that, I'm thinking
Scotty
it's
was
Tigers.
around a little bit. Before his swing really got grooved.
Right, exactly.
But
not
third event,
yeah,
coming
right out of Auburn.
Now,
He's a California kid.
And you know what happens when you win your third event? Well, you're setting up your own schedule for the next 5 years.
Yeah, saw a video on him even this morning. Yesterday, he's in Detroit, getting ready for the Rocket.
Yeah. Well, that says a lot. Because a lot of people would say, you know what, I want to blow off the Rocket, and I'll wait until the season.
Well, 21 years old. I mean
come on.
The energy, go get him. The biggest thing that I'm really hoping for, and I don't know if you folks have watched that with him last week, but watch him this week. I hope his swing lasts.
Why would you say that as a teacher?
The torque, the lower body positioning, and the torque that he does, how he comes down and through the ball. I mean, my back's split in two just watching him. I hope that lasts. Lots of times you see that, and it doesn't.
Now, so we have Koivun who won, and we have the oddest swing maybe in the history of championship golf in Scotty Scheffler.
Right.
Does this put a little heat on golf teachers? When you see two of these sort of different swings? I mean, somebody had to teach them, right?
Right. Well, what's cool is with Jackson, Graduated, or actually, it was here in Santa Teresa Golf Club, 9-hole par 3 course.
Get out of town.
Goes into Cinnabar Hills Country Club or Golf Club, where he developed his game under the tutelage of the assistant pro, Fred Garcia.
I know you love to hear that.
I love hearing that stuff. Absolutely. Just to hear these teachers, it's not the big guys,
Yeah.
the Butch Harmon, the Breed, all of those guys. It's an assistant pro at a club and developed it.
That's what's so beautiful about this game.
That's exactly
But
right.
you have to be born with something like this.
Something is there.
Yeah.
It clicks.
I mean, he's playing against, this was a fairly packed field with major championship winners.
Majors.
Big time major
Yeah,
winners.
absolutely.
Scotty Scheffler, Matsuyama, who I loved his swing so
He's
much.
just a class act. I've loved him ever since the Masters when his caddy took
Bowed to the flag.
bowed back to 18
Such a cool
when they
thing.
finished. I'll never
I'm
forget
glad you
that.
brought that up. It was a very special
Yep.
moment.
I've liked him ever since.
Yeah. I mean, look, the Japanese players in baseball and golf, athletes, and just really the people,
Mhm.
they have a sort of a devoutness about them.
Respect.
Respect
Yeah.
is very important in that culture.
Mhm.
And when he stood at attention, as I recall,
Yeah.
and then bowed his hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was
Absolutely. That
don't
fabulous
choke-
moment.
Dave, let me give you a lesson about working with me, okay? Don't get me all yacked up in the first 3 minutes of a broadcast. Because I would like to see more American players do that.
Absolutely. It seems, even here this past few years, we're losing that.
Losing.
Look when we had Dave Stockton on the show
Yeah.
talking about Ryder Cup, the issue with Wyndham Clark at the Open. I mean, the list is just going on and on and on.
We need to get back to that.
Yeah,
You're absolutely
come on, guys.
right.
Let's show a little respect.
This is, and I'm going to tell you exactly when it started because I remember it like it was a minute ago. It was one guy, and if I could name him and call him out publicly, I would. But it was one guy while Ray Floyd was playing in a tournament. As soon as Ray Floyd would hit it, this one guy would yell, "Get in the hole," and he would say it off the tee,
Yeah.
which just annoyed.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden, and then Howard Stern, okay,
Mhm.
I'm going to call him out too. Would compliment guys that would yell "Baba Booey," when a golf professional would hit a ball. Very, it's not the way this sport is supposed to operate.
No.
This is a sport about respect and dignity, and when you start to lose that, you lose it incrementally,
Mm-hmm.
and it's hard to get it back once you do. But and we see occasions all the time, guys slamming clubs into the garbage can, walking off the tee.
Yeah.
That's just and
not
then when you see that at that level, you begin to see it at the club level.
Oh, yeah.
And at the daily.
Well, the kids are seeing it. That must be okay to
Must
do.
be okay. It's not okay.
It's not okay. But I tell you what, this Jackson, talk about a class act.
So-
All the way even down to the interview. I mean, this guy's got a resume already that's
got
just
seriously yacked up when the last putt went in.
it's just
And boy, I
unreal.
love to see that.
And how about Saturday with a clutch shot? I mean, you think this kid has it going? Par 5. 305-yard laser with a 3-wood,
Second shot.
and he hits a 12 feet for eagle.
How do you hit a 3-wood pro? Okay. 300 yards. How
You're
is it
generating so much club head speed with angle of attack. How that club comes down to create that
There's
compression.
there's only 100 guys alive that could do that.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But it was something to see.
Oh, it's just a treat. And I'm just so excited to see what this kid can do now on tour.
Well, this is an interesting game.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're talking about possibility of a President's Cup.
you can. The thing about golf is that, as an amateur, you can have a day.
Mhm.
But these guys have to have a year or 10
Oh, yeah.
at that level. I mean, I think you would know better than me. I think only 10% ever break 100. Isn't that?
Yeah, to break that 80, 70 shooters is I looked that up one time ago. I want to say it's around 5%
5%
of all golfers
and
shoot the
and
70s.
shoot in the 70s.
Yeah.
I had a couple of years where I kind of lived there in the 70s, and I haven't Now,
In the year 1970s or 70s?
no, I used to shoot.
We won't go there, though.
I would shoot in the 70s, but it was, Indian Canyons, which is a great course. It's a little shorter than the big boys out here, but and had 3 rounds sub 70.
Nice, yeah.
Which thought, okay, I'm gonna. What does my handicap have to be to compete for the senior amateur? That's what I was looking at.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, around a 4,
5. Yeah,
5, right.
At the
in
time, I was a 5 handicap, but it just.
But I tell you what, it's a whole different ball game. You might be able to shoot that score at the club. Now put yourself into a tournament scenario.
Well, look, the great thing about this game is that, and I've said this, I'll never be able to throw a pass 60 yards on a dime like Sonny Jurgensen, or hit a home run like Shohei, or throw a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. But every now and then, Dave, I can hit a 7-iron or a 6-iron just as good as Tiger Woods or Nicklaus.
Oh, yeah.
It might be twice a year.
And it just keeps bringing you back.
It does. Every time I try to get out, they drag me back in. And that's what we live for. That's why I've always fought. I fought against Ely Callaway, wanting to have different clubs for pros and different clubs for amateurs, to have a higher COR, which is a coefficient of restitution in the club face. And they wanted to give amateurs a break on that, but not allow it on tour. And I fought that. No, the reason why we love this game. Now, granted, the touring players, their clubs are heated and bent, right?
Well, yeah, it depends on all scenarios. I mean, you've seen the big old semis there. It says Titleist or Strix on or whatever it may be. They're getting new grips on. They're getting them tweaked. We got wind conditions.
Every week their clubs are perfect.
Oh, absolutely. To whatever their spec.
Now, I have some tailor-made clubs that are graphite. And whatever you do, Dave, don't grab it and try to take it out of my bag, because you get a sliver. This is in your hand.
It's time for new shafts.
It is. The graphite is chipped away. Now, while I'm on this subject, and we got plenty of time. That's the great thing about this podcast, is there's no freaking clock. The new clubs that are metal, they're not necessarily steel.
You talking about heads or shafts?
No, I mean the shafts of irons, iron shafts for a senior player. The big jump was graphite.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
It much lighter, and the ball it took off pretty good.
Absolutely.
But when you're giving up to get the distance, you're kind of giving up the control a little bit. Are you?
Shouldn't be.
When you use graphite.
Shouldn't be. Now, it depends, if you're trying to swing too hard, that kind of thing. The worst thing you could do is try to swing too hard to get distance. The biggest thing to get it is, how do we really optimize compression on the golf ball? Well, that's simple. Club head speed. We got to get good angle of attack down and through.
And the tighter you squeeze the club, the less impact it's going to have.
Well, if you take it like we're doing right there, just take your normal grip and squeeze. What happened? Where are you feeling it? You're feeling it going up the forearms. It's going up here.
Exactly.
It's one of the worst things you can do. Relax. If you watch some of these guys out there, Fred Couples, and I saw some video like BJ and Phil Mickelson, all those guys, their trail hand is literally almost off the club as they're swinging through. Soft hands. There's key pressure points within the grip you want to watch for. But soft hands. Don't choke that club.
Do not choke the club. You're supposed to be holding a bird. You want to hold it so it can't fly away, but you don't want to strangle the poor bird.
I'll give you a little trick.
Yeah.
One little key thing. And all of you folks can
squeeze and release.
Give it a try. You can squeeze and release just to feel the relaxation before you take your swing. But when you start your downswing, feel pressure in your lead hand pinky. For a right-handed player, that's your left hand.
That's where you want to be holding.
Feel it right here and pull, like you're going to take the butt of the club to the ball.
Is it too simple to say you push back and pull through.
Well, you want to be careful with the, because everybody interprets it differently.
That's why I'm asking you.
So if you push back, sometimes it can be real easy to start to slide or sway, that kind of. You want rotation. You would remember spine angle. It's all about angles. Very counterintuitive, all that kind of stuff. But getting a good rotation, that's a big factor on it too. And watch these guys like this Jackson, 21 years old.
21 years old.
Do a 360 on rotation.
My
it doesn't bother
goodness
him.
gracious.
But those are some big key things. Try that grip pressure, folks. Let me know how you think. Give me a few comments there
so
on what happens with it.
Here's the list of the dough, which is always.
Oh yeah.
So Koivun, I mean, he's 21. He won 1.5 million.
Yeah.
And so his caddy got 150,000.
Yeah.
Of that, right?
Depends on if it's a major or not.
10%.
That's on a major. He'll probably get a neighborhood of about 7%.
Okay.
On a normal.
And then poor Scotty Scheffler. I don't know how he's going to make it. How is he going to make it to the next tournament? He only won 959,200. Matsuyama, lefty Brian Harmon, Denny McCarthy, and Chandler Phillips.
A lot of guys coming up. It's fantastic.
They won 429.5. Now, I've explained this on my radio program many times. People aren't aware. So this was a 1, 2, 3, 4-way tie for third place. And people aren't aware. So somebody called me once and said, well, the 4 guys have to split third place money? I said, no, it's third, fourth,
it's all calculated.
Sixth.
Mm-hmm.
All that money goes into one pot. And
equally distributed. That's right.
So it's not, you don't have to worry about that. And
great to see Gary Woodland up there too.
Gary Woodland.
I love his swing.
He's
just a simple swing.
Struggle with depression. Not unusual.
That's right.
He's very open about it.
Yep. Major surgery. He came out of all of that stuff.
Won the U.S. Open.
Congrats to him.
And how about Michael Kim?
Well, I was going just hang in there for the week. After that, 58 or 9? What
59.
59.
Missed the 8-footer for 58.
Isn't that something?
And
he kind of struggled a little bit after that, but
I've had the opportunity on several occasions to interview Al Geiberger, who is one of the nicest human beings you could ever meet, and he shot 59, first guy ever to do so, at the Danny Thomas.
Oh yeah,
and he used one ball, a Ben Hogan ball. And don't think Hogan didn't want to talk to him about that.
I'll bet.
And I asked him. He said, "You have to be touched by God to do it." It's a number that is
it's phenomenal. I mean, the lowest I've ever shot was 62.
Yeah, that's pretty good shoot there.
And it was 7 under on the back. And you think about that, that's you're still 3-4 shots.
You had a charge coming.
Yeah, 3 under on the front, 7 under on back.
Mercy.
And you think about that 59, and when we had Sander on here, he was talking about Hogan in the zone, and it was just the same thing.
Well, Geiberger was in the zone that day.
Oh boy, it's a unbelievable feeling.
He still is Mr. 59, and of course Annika had a 59 in Phoenix the week before. Duval shot it right in front of my eyes.
Right.
I was with him at PGA West walking around, and I on the air one day I said he hit a 5-iron into 18, and there's a plaque there. And I got a caller that said, "Wasn't a 5-iron. It was," I go, I was watching it. It was a 5-iron. There's a plaque right there that says 5-iron. And that fabulous Palmer course at PGA West.
Yeah.
And then made the putt, and I could still see that his shirt tail was out of his pants. I mean, which, I thought, come on, Dave, you got to tuck it in.
A little tuck.
But it doesn't happen very often, but it happened this week.
It happened.
Michael Kim.
The putting was just absolutely lights out.
And this was up in Minnesota.
Blaine, Minnesota at
the TPC. And you can see, when they shoot scores, 24, 25 under, it's almost, it gets pent up, like, okay, you're playing the U.S. Open, then, then you're playing the British Open, the wind is howling. Now you're you're in Minnesota on this carpet of gorgeous grass.
Oh God, it looked good.
Beautiful.
That Benton bluegrass.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Tree lined.
Yeah.
You know,
I heard it was hot and humid.
wide, fairly wide fairways.
Beautiful golf course.
And a beautiful golf course. And so now what will Koivun do? That's the question.
Yeah.
Is this going to be the next Scotty Scheffler or the next Tiger Woods?
Oh,
You never know.
I mean, you're only 3 weeks into it. He wins one. I'm not placing any bets just yet.
No, it's a long way to go.
It's a long way to go yet.
You know how many guys, I wonder how many guys have won one tournament on tour. We have to go
Oh,
Why do we always wind up with more questions than answers?
I know it.
On this show. They just come into my curiosity.
I got another question for you real quick. In fact, we're going to give the answers here up in just a little bit. Who compiled an outstanding 17-8-3 Ryder Cup record across 6 appearances, helping the United States win the Ryder Cup 5 times?
Well, you know, the Ryder Cup is, it's an amazing event. And I hope we can get back to sportsmanship.
Yeah.
As our guest, Dave Stockton.
Oh, I'd love to get him back on here as we're getting closer
It's very
to it.
important.
Absolutely.
It's very important. I know that you get excited, and you should.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing for the USA or you're playing for the continent of Europe. It's a big deal.
Huge.
The money I get they have a stipend, I guess, that they get, which they always.
That kind of deal, though, I don't think money's in their mind.
I know. Why would money be an issue when you're all multi-millionaires? Okay, shut up already. But they were. They were not happy about it, and I get it. Everybody wants to get paid, compensated for their job, and I don't normally step on that desire, since I'm interested in getting paid for my job.
Right.
But it was a fun tournament to watch without the major pressure, a lot freer swings, and a 21-year-old kid to win in his third event.
Go get him, Jackson.
That was pretty special.
That's great to hear. Now, we had 2 other tournaments now, actually over in Scotland.
Yes.
The Champions Tour and then the LPGA.
Yes, it was the Tour champion Scottish Open.
Yes. Jerry Kelly, congratulations to him.
Well, do we not love Jerry Kelly?
Oh.
I mean, who doesn't love Jerry Kelly?
When they were here, he was so much fun to watch.
Wisconsin boy.
I'm down on the range. I mean, just laughing, cracking jokes.
He's very relaxed.
Seems like just a really, really good guy.
Really, it does seem that way, and it was very nice on the first tee to the starter of that championship.
Yep, and that one there with ISPS and a senior open at the historic Glen Eagles in Scotland.
Unbelievable.
There's one I'd like to play.
We used to have a member here. He might still be a member, Graham Baxter. Did you know Graham?
I did not.
Graham is I'm surprised we don't have one of his paintings here. He's the world's foremost painter of golf courses.
Really? Like murals or?
Yeah, like murals or
anything.
Posters.
Really?
He's amazing. You should Google him. His office was downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, his studio. He would paint.
Really?
He painted almost every hole on this property. But, paints for Jack Nicklaus.
Oh, wow.
Painted for Arnold Palmer.
Mm-hmm.
He is an amazing artist and a dear friend. And, and he's from Scotland. So he's tight as a tick. But, he's a dear friend. And I think he's in Texas now. But he's still painting these amazing pictures and murals. And when you played in the Pro-Am here, you got one. I have like 15 of them in my house, all rolled up in their rollers still to this day.
Nice.
In my room, I should say. Not my house. It's not my house. It's my room, though. So.
Hey, guess what? We got another winner on tour with Strixon. Another Strixon winner.
Is that Koivun?
No, it's a Ladies Scottish Open.
Oh.
Congratulations to Jenny Shin.
Jenny Shin golfed her ball.
She golfed it up. I mean, just started to dominate. And even the top players, Nelly Korda, tied for 16th. Charlie Hall down to tied for 44th.
Different game, though.
A whole different game.
Although you would expect Charlie to play well, since that's her neck of the woods.
I tell you what, there were some pretty high scores there. There were several 80s.
Yeah. Well, the wind was up.
Conditions were tough.
And the bunkers were brutal.
That talk about testing.
Look, it's no joke over there, okay? It's a game the British Open, Scottish Open, those coastal golf courses.
Mm-hmm.
It could depend on your the time you tee off.
Mm-hmm.
What do they call that? You have different afternoon time or a morning time. The morning time could be perfect, and the afternoon could be a disaster.
Could be a whole different
your
ball
draw.
game. Absolutely.
The draw is what they call it. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Depending on your draw, not your shot draw, but your number draw.
Pick it out of the hat.
And sometimes, you get the worst of both days. Usually,
Sure.
The reason why they switch it up, if you start in the morning on Thursday, you start in the afternoon on Friday, or vice versa. They switch it up just in case, But sometimes the draw doesn't, the weather doesn't cooperate with the draw, and you get the worst of it both days.
Uh-huh.
And that's why you wind up at coming in 15th or 16th or 21st.
Exactly.
So sometimes, and that's why, just like when they play at Torrey Pines, there's two courses there.
Mm-hmm.
You've played them both.
Mm-mm. No, I have not.
Okay, so I've played them both. The North course is a great course, but it's 13 strokes easier than that monster
On the south.
The south. And so you hardly. I don't even bother looking at the leaderboard until Saturday, because the leader on Thursday is always. A great course. Don't get me wrong, but the South at Torrey Pines is the Open course, the U.S. Open course, and so you have to be careful when you're looking at all this. But now Koivun, he's going to play in all the majors. He'll play in every big event. He'll probably. I don't think he got all that many points for the.
Oh, he's right on the line. Ranked 73.
Oh,
he's on the list.
Okay.
To make it to the championship, assuming that he holds on, other
top
guys
70, right? Top 70.
70. Yeah, it's more than that. He's right on the line. I think at 73.
Okay,
we'll have to double check that.
But we'll watch it. We'll be excited to watch it.
Hey, the guy just finishes out on top 10s.
He got all choked up.
He'll be there.
He got choked up, and how could you not? And I give him some grace for that. Normally, my position on yakking on the 18th green. If you win, and not to diminish the importance of the waste management, but when somebody wins that, or generally if it's an experienced pro that wins 3M, they shake hands, they go off, they get, But when you win the Masters, you fall down on your knees and you sob.
I'd be bawling my eyes out.
When you win the U.S. Open on Father's Day every year,
they'd have to get squeegees out.
I can't. I get choked up because I know what goes into winning. What goes, when you win a major championship, the U.S. Open, the Masters, PGA, because a lot of these guys, like Justin Thomas, grew up with a PGA pro as a father. A lot of these guys do. And that connection, when you win the PGA and your father's a member of the PGA, forget about it. Forget about it. Okay. And when you're the champion golfer of the year, that's a pretty brazen thing for that tournament to say.
Yeah.
But they do say it, and they don't care if you don't like it. And now, with a score of blah, 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 the champion golfer of the year, David Mulso.
I couldn't stand
and his
up.
Caddy, the hack,
the coachy,
running after him,
coachy,
wiping his 6-iron off that he just hit 265 yards.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
With host, the pro, and the hack. One's got charts set and a game plan. One's got coffee on their shirt. One's quoting data. One's guessing. Somehow it still kind of works. With host, the pro, and the hack. Breaking it down, then laughing it back. One's got the play. One runs off track. You'll learn a thing or two and love the way they clash with the pro